Well, hey everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and this is Sunday night. And as many of you know, I do Sunday Night Live every Sunday at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. Most of the time, my Sunday nights consist of having guests on, and we discuss some of their great transformation stories. And that is a wonderful thing that we do. You get to see some great transformation stories. And tonight I'm going to give you a brief overview of some of our many transformations and kind of where do all these come from? So if you're watching live on Facebook tonight, then just maybe put in the chat where you're coming from. You may be viewing this on a friend's timeline or in a watch party, and just kind of put in where you're coming from, because there's people all over the world. Facebook is an incredible opportunity that we have for really just letting people know what's going on in the world. And right now, there's a lot of negative going on in the world. And we're not going to talk about anything negative tonight. We're not going to talk about anything controversial. But what I would like to do is I'd like to share something that I think will give people hope. It'll show some people what's possible for them in their lives. And it'll give people a solution to maybe some of the things in their lives that are causing them some angst or some stress or just things that aren't fun for a lot of people these days. And right now we're in, I think most people would agree, either difficult times or changing times for sure. And difficult times require different solutions. I think it was Einstein said that you can't use old methods to create solutions to new problems. And I think the pandemic caught a lot of us by surprise. In fact, I think it caught everyone by surprise in the way it's impacted the world. And we can all agree that the world is changing. But I think the best way for your world to get better is for you to get better. And there's a lot of people, their timing is different, and for different things. Right now, some of the biggest concerns people have, not just in our country in the US, but around the world, are concerns that regard their health, their finances, and really the direction of their lives. Where are they going? What's next? And we have some solutions in all those areas that I'm going to talk about tonight, and just briefly, because wherever you're seeing this and whoever you're seeing it on their page, they're part of our team probably. And so they can get with you to go into more detail about what we're going to talk about, what I'm going to talk about. And in a minute or so, I'm going to share a short video that's going to show a variety of our team members, different ages, men, women, older, younger, and they're all moving in the direction of answers to solutions. For some, it's their health. For some, it was their income. And for most of them, it was both. And a lot of people you see on this video, they actually are even healthier than they are in the video that I'm going to show. And there's a lot of opportunities out there. There's no question about that. I read something just this morning, though. It said, there are a lot of opportunities available out there, but whatever one you take, run with it. And I think that's also a corollary to something that I read that said in every person's life, there's at least one opportunity or one circumstance that can change the direction of their lives. And if it's grasped and seized, it can change the direction of their life forever. And this may be that for you. I know 15 years ago for Rhonda and me, it was. 15 years ago is a long time. We've been at this for a long time, helping people get healthy, helping people create financial freedom in their lives. This is something that really has changed our lives. And we're hoping that if you're looking that this is a solution for you. So right now, let me go ahead and share a short video with you. And this is going to just show you some of the fun people that we work with and some of the dramatic changes that they've had in their lives. So you see at the beginning there, the title said, what would you do if you could not fail? And we're not guaranteeing anyone that they can't fail, but what we are guaranteeing is that you'll have help along the way with these solutions. And you saw that a lot of those people, some had a little bit of weight to lose, some of them had a lot of weight to lose, but one thing that we all had in common is that we all grasped onto this solution and made dramatic changes in our lives. And the company that we work with that has offered us this ability to have such a great structured eating plan is, it's very financially sound, been around for more than 30 years. We have more than 30,000 coaches in our network right now. And what we do is we offer people solutions for their health, which is so important right now. I was telling Rhonda today, she said to me, were you classified as morbidly obese? Because at 5'6" and 300 pounds, I had a BMI of 48 almost, 48.6, somewhere around there. Regardless, it was on the verge of morbidly obese to super obese, because when your body mass index is 50 or more, you're classified as super obese. And let's face it, it's great to be super at something, but being super obese is not the thing you want to be super at. And yet we found this program. God sent this program to us in the form of a friend of mine. And what he did is he offered us coaching, guidance, because I had gained and lost weight multiple times in my life. And like many of you, gained it back because we didn't really, nor do we have the second thing we have, which is a transformational system. It's a system that's in place to be able to help you learn to change your habits by replacing habits that don't serve you with habits that serve you well, so that you can become the dominant force in your life and the dominant force in the health of your life. And let's face it, being down 120 pounds feels great. I look so much better than I did at 300 pounds. But more importantly, I've added years to my life. And you can add yours to your life too. It doesn't matter if it's 20 pounds, 10 pounds, 15 pounds, or 150 pounds. Taking the weight off can help make you healthier. It can help improve your immunity, cut the risk of a number of cancers, cut the risks of heart disease, what we call metabolic syndrome, which is type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, and high blood pressure. And one of the great things about it was something that I didn't realize that I was going to benefit from, which is community. Having other people cheering you on, other people in the same mindset of wanting to improve themselves. And then the structured eating plan was critical. If you don't have much weight to lose, then it probably doesn't matter as much. But for those of us who've struggled, frustrated with our weight, struggling for more energy, a structured eating plan is incredibly beneficial. But there's more to it than that, because with the solution to our health, we piggyback on that with an opportunity to offer people a great income. I know when Rhonda and I first looked at this, we kind of hoped that the opportunity might really be as good as it was. And what we found is we found a trusted company. We found trusted guidance from a mentorship team. We found credibility amongst them in such a way that we got to the point where we had big dreams. We had things we wanted to do where I didn't want to be tied to a beeper all the time, which then became tied to a cell phone, which then became tied to the fact that medical records are available on people's phones even now. And while I love practicing vascular and general surgery, I didn't really like the way that the direction of the practice of medicine, the business of medicine, was going. So we found a solution that was able to give us flexibility in hours, flexibility in location, accountability for staying healthy, and the opportunity to not just work from home, but work from anywhere. And to be able to know that we had an income that wasn't going to have to suffer. In other words, I didn't have to lower my income from being a surgeon to become a health coach, because I was willing to do the work. Rhonda was willing to do the work. We got together and we said, let's do this thing, and we did. The reason why we were able to is because we had help. So that's really what I wanted to share with you tonight, because people are lacking hope. We have an answer for your hope. People are lacking good solutions for getting healthy. We have a solution for your health. And let's face it, if you're healthy and you've got an income that you can control, then your life is going to be better, because most of people's lives are stressed because of either their health or their income or both, or relationships. And you know what? When your income is better and you're healthier, you can think more clearly, your relationships tend to improve. So your next step, I would say, is this. Think about where you are and where you want to go. Where would you like to be? What would you like your life to be like? And then don't just think it's going to happen. Think about whether or not you have a strategy that's going to make it happen. And if you don't, then I implore you, get with the person whose page you're seeing this on, because you know what? They are part of our system. They can help you understand, sit down with you face to face by video conference or by phone, and just kind of share with you what's available. And you know what? If it's a fit, your life is going to change. So that's what we're looking for. People who are willing to take responsibility for their lives, and they're willing to do the work to make it happen with flexibility, having fun, and in a community of like-minded people. Have a great rest of your Sunday night. Enjoy the rest of the summer, and I'll see you next week.